This how-to video will be on how to set up a call station. Say a new call station that is different from any other one and it's brand new. So what we're going to do is from our home page, we're going to select this core software. Where we want to be is these devices under configuration. You can select that here. We can use the icons, configuration, devices. Essentially, you want to go over here to your add new. And so you're going to select call station. And so we're going to have our name here. So call it whatever we want here, maybe station 22. Then we're going to go to our tab here for monitoring points. As you're going to see, it already has your 4 buttons set there. So what we need to do is define what each one of those buttons are. So we're going to select button 1. And I'm going to say that this is going to be maintenance. So the other thing is here is what mode, and those what's type. I misspelled that, didn't I? So what type it is. So there's 3 different ones. So there's a dual state, which means you're going to set the call and then clear the call. And then there's a tri-state, which means you're going to set the call, you're going to acknowledge that call, and then you're going to clear that call. In each one of those states, you would basically hit that button on the front of that call station. The other one would be it's a disabled button that no one's going to use. So you're going to select whatever state it would be. I'm going to say that this is maintenance. And with that tri-state, what that allows us to collect is like how long did it take someone to respond to the message and how long did it take that person to resolve the issue once they were there. So for next one, I'm going to just set up supervisor call. And then maybe here I'm going to call this like a pickup. Maybe I need a pickup. And with the pickup, because that's just a dual state, right? So I'll just send out a message that says, hey, I need to pick up at the station. They'll come, they'll pick it up, and then they clear the alarm. I don't need to know an acknowledgement time. Here for this. So let's make this team. So once you have your buttons set up, the next thing you want to do is you want to set up your communication. So what messages am I sending out? At what state? Right? Am I set my acknowledge, am I clear? And what route am I going to use? Who am I going to send those messages out to? So we're going to do maintenance first. We select that right here. And then we have communications. So we call these paths, right? It's a communication path. So we're going to hit to add a new path. And we're going to select our route. So I have all these different routes. We'll just say that test route. This is the one that's for maintenance. Lag time means in a situation where you want to give that person time to resolve the issue before it actually calls someone, you can put in a lag here. It's in seconds. Like if I did 120, I'm basically saying, hey, when they set the alarm, wait 2 minutes before you actually send out a message. So set that back to 0. Down here we have our messages that we're going to send out. So you could just select the default. And so what this is saying is grab the name of the alarm and then say needed at and then grab the name of the device. So mine would pull maintenance, needed at, and then the device name is station 22. So it would say maintenance, needed at, station 22. If you don't want to do it that way, you want to send something totally different, you can just type in one you need. Something to that effect. You can type in whatever you want. For me, I'm just going to go with the default here. And then I can also insert one for acknowledge, which is going to do the same thing. Maintenance responded to station 22. My last one would be my clear, which would be maintenance issue has been, maintenance issue resolved at station 22. So I can set that up. This escalate, what this means is that when this message goes out, do you want it to escalate through your route? So you have your first level, second level, third level. So with this checked, is it's going to escalate through those levels until someone responds. If you uncheck it, it means it's just going to send out the message once, and then it's not going to escalate. It's not going to do anything else. For acknowledge, if you want to escalate that acknowledged message, so let's just say the first message only goes to level 1, and someone responds and they acknowledge that you have this check mark, what's going to happen is then it's going to send out a message to tell everyone that it was responded to, and then that time's going to keep going. So then when that time elapses for that next escalation, it's going to send out another acknowledged message, and then it's going to keep going. So as a general rule, people don't escalate that acknowledged message, so generally that's always turned off. So that's what we're going to do here. I'll go ahead and set up these others. So we'll just say this is route 2. I'm just going to use my default messages. Then I'm going to set up this one, and if you remember, this is my dual state. So as you can see, I only have a set and a clear. So we'll just do that, set, clear. And then on this last one, team lead, I'm going to say all I really want to know is when they need the team lead. I don't need to know when they responded or when they cleared. So once you have all this set up, you're just going to hit your save and exit button. And then now you have that new configuration is sitting there in your system. If you're using a PC call station, you don't need to do anything. If you're using a call station, you will need to go into device status, and you're going to need to update that configuration on that. This will take care of our how-to on adding a new call station to a system. Look forward to talking to you again.